some attempted assassinations onto Gangnam Jin. With a square hitbox of a Zenyatta, he's quite vulnerable to the SMG spread of Sombra, and of course it can also be that he isn't always the best defended. LEGDAY gone. It's going to be a duel between him and Nice here to make sure there is that peel available.
Someone help Gangnam Jin. He's getting soloed. He's fine. He got the bubble. He got the armor pack. He's all right. But Nice is going to be able to build up ult charge so fast. Hacks the brick so she can't use the shield, but big rectangle for Mag will make sure he stays alive and well for the time being.
Nice, it's going to be forced out right there. The combination of the Discord Orb and the dive is what you need to make sure that Sombra isn't able to stay in a precarious position for too long. You've got to make sure to always challenge her when she's free firing so that you can mitigate the potential building of an EMP. Mag being hacked early here.
Looked like they were going to jump straight down. Chungstick like kind of leaping forward. Big bio grenade. RunAway going to have to wait that one out. Fusion University making sure they punish. They punish them every single step that they do take up these stairs. All this splash damage is going to be doing so much work, and Banar's going to be able to build up Graviton Surge fairly quickly. Big pin from across the map. Oh no! It's a disaster for Mag. Oh, the brig was bubbled. He put himself in amongst the enemy team as well. QOQ loses his mech's going to get staggered out. Banar's just going to be right-clicking past shields now. 15% away from the grab. What a good first fight for Fusion U.
Fantastic predictive shield there. Nice going to EMP right here. He does use his translocator aggressively, but it's because he knows that his team are there to back him up, so he can be more audacious, Jules. He can make these plays. And Fusion University, they look loaded for bear on the defense. 5 ultimates ready to go, with the exception of Elk and that sound barrier, but I imagine over the course of a brawly fight, that will be generated. Here I want to see Chungsik use that Earth Shudder in conjunction with an EMP first.
That is an early EMP. I'm not sure you're going to need to use anything else. Just sit around in the back line. A big grenade as well. Chungsik gets slept, but there's nothing you can do apart from that. I love when you get EMP'd as Reinhardt, especially you don't see the Sombra coming. It's just like, well, I've lost shields and abilities, and I'm dead. It just kind of flops over. Oh, that's sad too. QOQ getting massively staggered. Look at this time bank now only available for RunAway. It's disastrous. They need to be able to do something. But Fusion U, look how many ults they got, Harry.
Chungsik playing super aggressively. If Fusion Uni can rotate this well, they will be pretty much loaded for all of the fights coming in. But RunAway, the same story, almost 6 ultimates ready to go. LEGDAY gone here. He needs to make sure that he doesn't get interrupted midway through a sound barrier, so
they're
he
going
can
to
get
go
that
straight
aggression.
drop on them. Instant kill onto Gangnam Jin. A Graviton Surge to keep them in place. RunAway do rotate to the point as a bio grenade did land. They're going to be able to withstand it for the time being. Shatter hits and hits the Zarya, but that bomb is going to get instantly countered there with a shatter from Chungsik. There's no way you could remove his shield. An easily blocked bomb from Fusion University. And now only almost a minute remains for RunAway to attack this first point. And they've only got a tick, Harry.
Cashing in the bank right there. Nice to have the EMP ready to go. And crucially, LEGDAY gone hasn't used that stand barrier yet. There's going to be a duel of the wills between the Sombra and the Lucio. LEGDAY gone. He's got to speed boost his team in, right? They've only got a minute left and needs to make sure Gangnam Jin is not going to get assassinated. They can put pressure onto that Ana, who needs to be able to stay alive and use that nano boost. But LEGDAY gone wants to be there to peel, but at the same time, he doesn't want to be anywhere near where that EMP is going to land, because he's got to use the stand barrier after so his team can survive. They can't afford to wipe another fight at this point.
EMP's on the high ground. Nice using the translocator to go to Cafe. Yeah, they know he's behind. That's going to be a big issue. They're going to have to look 2 different ways at once. Nice now, dodging around the bin. Messes up his translocator. Uses the EMP anyway, but he instantly gets taken out by QOQ. A perfect boost there from QOQ, and a massive shatter's going to hit the ground as well. As soon as that translocator goes awry, you can't look for that Lucio, and RunAway were able to beat to counter, find the picks, and find the point. They finally get the payload moving as well.
And that was a perfect communication there from RunAway. They saw exactly where Nice was going. They knew he used his translocator to cross that gap. He wouldn't have it to avoid incoming aggression. He messed up the second throw. LEGDAY gone. He took matters into his own hands. He knew that he didn't want to get EMP'd and have a sandbar stripped away, so he actually went on a dive onto the Sombra, knowing that that translocator wasn't there, got the kill, and then he can have the free sound barrier. Fusion University, they need to cash in with this grab, but it's eaten!
Just eaten though. QOQ has it for breakfast. He's coming, Harry. He's not messing around, but neither Chungsik, who gets nanoed in the back line. Nice nade from Alarm as well, just executing LEGDAY gone. Banar's going to be able to build up towards another mech here. They just need to survive for the time being. However, RunAway still have that big rectangle in front of them. Mag's going to be able to march forward. Nice little boot, but Banar's now in trouble. The rally's going to come out. The grab's going to match. No one's going to be able to survive this. Everybody's swinging in. Hisu's going to be 100% energy as well. Nice little retrade there from RunAway, but they do burn a lot of ults in the process.
big clutch grab from Hesu Fusion University. Still have that EMP ready to go. Nice not having a good time of it right now. He wants to try and make sure he can get Mag in there so that he can be overwhelmed before he can put down that Shatter. If you're Chunksic, if you can just swing into a EMP'd Mag, that's going to be your optimal place to try and pressure out that enemy Reinhardt. But Nice right now under siege.
He's going to be found out. They know he's on the high ground, so they just need to hide. Organo Jim just needs an ult. A hack onto the mech, doesn't quite land, but the Shadow definitely does. EMP in response, though, with the bio grenade straight onto Mag. He still finds 2 people, though. The rally is going to be available as well in a moment for Shui, but I don't think they're going to need it. That EMP and the grenade was so good from Fusion U. Alarm really popped off in that fight, but it didn't matter whatsoever. Mag was able to survive, and RunAway capped the 2nd point.
RunAway coming in with the Apex Season 1 vibes right now, getting the shield to turn, using that self-destruct and then shattering the turn shield. Just like when Triple Tank was first premiered, when we saw Envious play it to such a fantastic degree against Rogue in those finals, or in those semi-finals rather. Brilliant callback there from RunAway, and of course incredibly useful to help them win that particular fight. Alarm's creeping up top at the moment. Maybe they can try and get rid of this defense matrix for an easy bardic grenade as Nice is chased out. He does still have that EMP. He hasn't had a chance to use it yet, and by now RunAway are almost ready to have LEGDAY gone counter it out.
He's throwing it in. He's going to blow the EMP. Everybody's going to get hacked. Gangnam Jin was the only survivor from the EMP. A grenade from Alarm is going to land as well onto 3. Bernard does get pinned into the wall, uses his self-bubble, but RunAway aren't done just yet. Mag's going to lay down the hammer and actually kill off Chunksic, who had the Shatter. What if Fusion U going to actually use here to actually survive this fight? A nano boost onto Mag, and he's going to charge back in. Only gets blocked by the box, but there's too much pressure in the front line for Fusion U to bear. They're going to have to go again with their ults. A rally is going off, but they're going to have to push into Mag, who's just such a force in the front line. A grenade is going to land straight on top of that Graviton Surge, and a boot from it, well, onto Chunksic even, just stop him from engaging. A nice Shatter does land, but they do manage to at least find one. They finally going to be able to push forwards and sustain during this engage. But 4 ults were used in that engagement, Harry, and RunAway now have almost nothing left to push onto this last point.
Yeah, they use so much, Jaws. Only Hisu's anywhere close to an ultimate with Graviton Surge almost good to go. And look at the aggression here from Fusion Uni. They don't want to allow any quarter, any inch, any centimeter to be taken without the payment of blood. And Nice, once again, has that EMP ready to go. What's his win condition here? Well, just EMP Mag. You can overwhelm him so easily. If you can get Hisu as well, all the better. LeGDAY Gong's going to swap over now to Baptiste.
EMP, though. LeGDAY Gong's going to be on the Baptiste, so he can throw out the lamp, the invulnerability field, but it instantly gets taken out by Bernard. LeGDAY Gong's going to go down as well. They got 10 seconds, oh no, sorry, 15 seconds now remaining. Grab's going to get sent out on the side. The beat is going to be there to sustain for the time being. The Shadow from Chunksic's going to be good. The ends QOQ's life. The car still needs to be touched, though, by RunAway, and they're going to have to do something quick. 2 people go down already. The rest of Fusion University are going to back off. They're sending out the rally as well. Chunksic finds 3 kills, and the OT clock has been ticking down this whole time. And RunAway don't manage to get 3rd. An admirable distance has been covered, but Fusion University was such an impressive defense.
Beautiful control on Mag as well, using the boops to make sure he cannot get to the cart, keep overtime in session. We know that Mag loves these clutch shadows at the end of rounds. You can see right here how important it was for Elk got that sand barrier when he did, making sure that there was no ability to pick off a target with the charge while they were within the Graviton Surge. If RunAway could have got a pick there, there's a potential they could have turned that fight around when they were so much closer to their spawn than the defensive team of Fusion University was, and now there's a clear win condition for the import team.
What a way to make your name heard across contenders throughout, not even just in Korea, but facing up against RunAway right now, holding them before 3rd. Of course, it's not lost just yet. That golden box's victory is what they're currently aiming for. RunAway trading out Yaki for QOQ. Almost managed to get full health. It wasn't until the last couple of minutes when they managed to end the push rather swiftly. Fusion University kind of falling by the wayside. Looks like they're going straight 3-3 as well on the offense. I continue to enjoy to see Nice EMP usage, but there's been a lot of times, and you picked it up during that one of those fights as well, that he hasn't really had a chance to use it. RunAway aren't giving them space, which is exactly how people are able to kind of dismantle Element Mystic as well. Just don't give them space. Don't give them time to set up on the Sombra.
Yeah, that's a play, right? The Sombra needs to stealth up, needs to go around a different angle, so you just engage into their team when they're 5 people. You win that 5v6, and then what can the Sombra do? Plink away at you? RunAway and Fusion University both going for a classic 3-3. No hackers to be found right here, so it's going to be a forceful rotation coming through as Chunksic leads the way. They could be booped away here. Look at LEGDAY gone and QOQ's positioning. We want to try and make sure this Reinhardt is in a place he does not want to be.
High ground disengaged by QOQ. They know they're coming through the backside around the dumpsters or trash cans, whatever you want to call them. Fusion U still going to be able to hold firm. They just want to be able to build ults. Gangnam Jim is going to fall fairly low. Mag's going to go for the victory rush, but doesn't end up finding anybody, unfortunately, on the re-engage. And Fusion University pushing onto the point. Going extremely low again. Silo's just taking the brunt of all this damage. Now Mag's under a lot of pressure and in big trouble. In fact, Silo's just going to run around in the back line and find the kill. Instantly, he pops that rally as well. Shui's only just got his online, but he's not going to be able to use it. The rest of his team are already dead. Fusion University was such a dominating push. And in fact, RunAway just ignoring Snillo for the majority of that. We spoke about how good this boy is on this hero. And this is why you got to be scared of him.
I think you might have had the first ultimate in the lobby right there. RunAway made a concerted attempt to disengage, but they're all disengaging together, as you should do. But that meant that Snillo, unignored, unbooped, untouched, could just swing through so many people, get so much damage, and by extension, so much healing as well available, giving him that rally early, giving the advantage to Fusion University, just be able to push forward. RunAway, they're going to be incredibly hardy in the next fight. They have all 3 of their spot ultimates available, but they're going to need them, because Chunksic has this advantage with the Earth Shatter.
Up for the Shatter, Harry. That bomb's going to get launched as well. If they're not careful, the shield gets instantly broken, but they instantly get grabbed. They get pinned up in the air, though, so Mac can't actually find a pin. A Transcendence is going to come out from Gangnam Jim so early, so they were so vulnerable when they did get grabbed. The pressuring out of the Zenyatta from Fusion U was oh so good. As soon as Gangnam Jim ult fades, there's nothing for RunAway to fall back on, and an instant team kill for Fusion Uni was had.
And that's such a high value grab from Nice as well. Chunksic only just used his shadow, but because so many people were caught within that grab, he's got it up again. There was so much healing available as well. People didn't die when they were in front of him. It was just the combined damage of Fusion University that got rid of people. And now Mag may feel that he can be aggressive, like he has an advantage in terms of this Reinhardt versus Reinhardt duel, and Chunksic may be able to catch him off guard, especially with Nice
Shadow went a bit right. There's going to be a big beat as well from Fusion Uni to sell them forward. That rally's going to come online soon. Shadow from Chunksic to stop the aggression as the bomb comes through. Doesn't end up killing him, but his shield is extremely low now. Has to play with a little bit more caution as they still contest the payload for the time being.
Alarm playing close to his Reinhardt. A couple of headshots across the way. Doesn't mean the Transcendence is ready to go, but Gangnam Jin's going to be able to match it. He's built it so quickly,
right on his trail. But look at Nice. He's got that grab online. He just saw RunAways use their Transcendence. As soon as he gets this online, he can just throw it at the payload. As long as QOQ doesn't eat it, this is the big win con now for Fusion University. They're backing off ever so slightly, as they know they have to wait for QOQ to use that defense matrix. Going really aggressive, trying to get some boots. There's the grab. Notice QOQ was trying to deal with Elk. There's no Transcendence available. They instantly get re-grabbed themselves, but there's way too much damage, and they got grabbed so close together as well. Doesn't mean Chunksic and Snillo could just freely swing on away into the enemy grab without a fear in the world. Fusion U still with ults in the bank and with time as well, and moving on towards third.
Good communications are evidently from Fusion Uni, telling everyone that...
Dead. Hurry, they're all gonna die! Mag is gonna fall as well. They got caught on the rotation. They managed to kill Chunksic, but look how much distance Fusion University and how much free space they can now claim.
Yeah, not only that, how much time they have in the bank. 4 minutes and 5 seconds. They've barely touched a second since they ran out of the first spawn of Hollywood. RunAway once again. They're in that position where they have all 3 of their support ultimates. They have for sustain, but will they be able to win the neutral damage with it is the question compared to Chunksic and his Shadow.
Big rally coming out from Shui. They got all their support ultimates available. Nice is looking towards that grab very soon. Chunksic playing aggressive in the front line. Can lay down the Shadow when he freezes. He's going to do it, but only one person ends up falling. But Alarm manages to click Shui's head. That rally arm is going to dissipate also soon. Both grabs have been thrown out. Turn into a little bit of a galaxy. Oh, sorry, Hisu actually has a grab coming up. My mistake. but it doesn't matter because Mag is already going to fall. It's going to be a really early Transcenders from Alarm. They know Hisu hasn't used that grab just yet, but they got the manpower and the staying power on this payload. They eventually managed to recontest, use the Graviton Surge, and Hisu finds 2. They're now a war of attrition, but the Mag grab isn't going to be there just yet. He needs this to win the fight because Alarm is just taking hit. Now it's only 0.4 meters away from actually being delivered. RunAway get forced off, and Fusion University will find match point in the series.
Beautiful point pressure there as well from Fusion University, making sure that it was so hard for RunAway to stay on that cart, making sure that while they were having to contest, they were paying in additional damage and HP for the privilege of being so close to the objective. And there have just been some fantastic Graviton surges from Nice throughout this. He's putting on a showreel for Zayas who want to get value from their Gravitons for the entirety of this series.
What an insane. This looks so good. As soon as Hisu killed 2, I'm like, okay, they're definitely going to win, but the Reinhardts in this game are just coming up clutch. Chungsik managed to shatter Hisu on the backline, and there goes all of the damage that RunAway had in their back pocket. They had Hisu at 100% charge. If he survived there, it could have been a win fight from RunAway. It didn't happen. And now Fusion University will sit on match point in the series, defying all odds. We're going to have to see what happens in map number 4, if they can take it, or RunAway looking for the return and maybe pushing us to a map 5. Do not go anywhere, guys. You're not going to want to miss this. We'll see you in a sec. Hey, guys. Welcome back. And surprise, surprise, one of the most hype matches of the season. Almost looking like it's going to go to a game 5. Fusion University currently sitting on match point against RunAway, forcing RunAway to get to the last point in Hollywood. They managed to stop them right there, and then almost, I gotta say, Harry, I think it was like 2 fights, maybe 3, all the way up to 3rd, and sunk it in like it was nothing.
Yeah, it was some great point pressure that was coming out from him, making sure that RunAway had to stay on that point, keep it contested, 0.4 meters, 4 centimeters away from winning. You've got to be on that point contesting constantly, and when you're there, you are within range of Chungsik's hammer, and there's more bad news for RunAway as well. Give them a Fusion University now 2-1. If RunAway want to win this series, it's going to have to be in a map 5, and Fusion University, we know what they're like with those tiebreakers.
Yeah, that's exactly where Fusion University want to go. They want to go out with style on that map 5, but they could just win it here. They could just win the next map, call it a day, you know, chill out for a little bit, watch Genji versus GC Busan Wave, of course, which is going to be our next match of the day, of course. But right here and now, we are seeing RunAway, who have swapped out Yaki they swapped out Yaki to QOQ on Hollywood. We'll have to see if they want to switch him out again, because Yaki has been performing so well recently in recent maps, and he's a brand new addition to the roster. His DPS prowess on the Sombra and Tracer is also good, and it feels like RunAway need to play the Sombra Goats in order to have a fight in them. It felt like they're just the standard vanilla 3-3. They were just getting outmatched by Fusion University right now.
Yeah, and if you're outmatching RunAway in 3-3, that is one way to make your mark on Korean contenders in your first match. Fusion University, of course, breezed through trials, I believe, dropping maybe only 3 maps out of 21. So people were like, okay, we know they're good. They won the Atlantic Showdown, of course. I believe they've won every single season of NA Contenders they've ever played in as well. But people were like, how are they going to do in Korea? Are they going to be quite as dominant? If they can out 3-3 the 3-3 team of RunAway, well, that's going to be the biggest sign that they can give, as in the first match, the first week, their first appearance in Contenders proper career.
Just beat RunAway. It seems like such a tall order when you look at it on paper. Like we mentioned before, RunAway had a very different end to the season in Season 1 of 2019 that everybody kind of expected. Did fall to O2 Blast, and that was really a big shakeup, I think, for a lot of the fans and just themselves as well. They didn't end up going to the finals. It was O2 Blast versus Element Mystic in the end of it all. And now they're sitting on the table facing off against a Fusion University, who are brand new to Contenders Korea. They've been scrimming a whole bunch as well in Korea, and actually basically went from Atlantic Showdown all the way to Korea, and then started up the practice, playing the trials games almost instantly, getting there. The ping has obviously been a massive boon to them. Like previous in NA, they were playing on rather varied pings. The Koreans obviously playing on 200 to 300 ping, and that's something that's actually quite ridiculous. Then they had their true test at the Pacific Showdown, Atlantic Showdown, sorry, and they dominated there. And now, currently in Contenders, they're dominating after all this practice and time they've had to actually prepare for this match.
Speaking of showdowns, let's not forget that Korea did obviously win an additional spot in the Pacific Showdown by having Element Mystic win that. So they do have 3 spots available to go to Gauntlet in October or November. Towards the end of the year, there is going to be another international competition between all of the regions which have qualified, of course. And both of these teams are going to be vying for their spot there.
All right, Havana is going to be the 4th map of this series. Your escort map of the day. Havana's the first time it's being played in Korean Contenders. Havana's a bit of an interesting one too, because not only is there crazy sightlines for things like Widowmakers, it's almost too easy to set up on something like a bunker as well if you hold the high ground. More often than not, we are seeing teams just kind of run towards the spawn, just sit on it with 3-3, and then hope for the best, and then get a couple of fights out before the enemy team can touch the first point.
Yeah, and if you want to play that bunker, you know that Snillo, as a former Tracer main, does have that tracking available to him. Tracers often make quite good bastions. We've seen it from the likes of Craggy and Co. But it's quite a transferable skill set somehow from the most mobile hero in the game to the most stationary. But who knows, maybe you're just passing over that mechanical skill so nicely. Like you said, Jaws, Juoku's out, Yaki's back in. They're going to be able to play on that Sombra again.
We'll just play on a DPS in general. They are on defense first, so...
Oh, Assassin's in as well.
We'll have to wait and see what they want to do. Yeah, Sui's going to step out. Newly acquired Assassin is going to come in. All right, RunAway. Just changing almost wholesale here in terms of their comp. And especially when we're talking about the synergy that people have, Sui, obviously for a fair while now, has been playing with Mag. Now it's going to be up to Assassin to gel with Mag a little bit here and just try and get some of those bash shatters, which aren't as common as they used to be. Brigitte being changed so you just can't bash through shields. It's way harder for the Brig to actually circumnavigate the shield and actually bash the Reinhardt from behind. But still, the synergy has to be there. I'm going to be excited to see where Yaki likes to play around as well. There are loads of mega health packs you can take.
Yaki's going to be able to scout as well, see what Fusion you want to run out with. I imagine Elk's going to swap off of this Roadhog after going for a customary hook, potentially onto the top of that area. Going to look for a Sombra. There it is. Nope, going to go back over to the Lucio, unfortunately, for him. No peak fun for him. It's going to be the standard 3-3. Oh no, 3-2-1. Nice gone back onto the Sombra. This does mean that Yaki and Nice now going to be looking for assassinations, and Gamdan Jin's going to be a little bit more vulnerable to that EMP.
Nice nade onto Assassin.
Oh,
rather vulnerable. I think Jim's going to find the first kill, though. That's not really what you want to be in the end of, to be honest with you. You get sniped out by a Zen. Those orbs do a heck of a lot of damage, especially if you're discorded. You have to be a little bit more careful than that. RunAway holding super far up. Of course, Fusion Uni being on the offense here, don't have a long time to respawn, so this should be okay.
Yeah, we've got limited paths to move up to build. Just payload down this long sightline does mean that Gandan Jin has basically all the room that he wants. He can really be challenged out by Alarm until the Sombra gets onto him. But for now, Nice is playing around the side room.
Naki's so close to this EMP as well. 67%. It's not going to take long for a Sombra to actually build that up. It looks like Nice is actually trying to get his translocator up onto the high ground. He keeps throwing it and then destroying it because it keeps falling off. Oh, we actually managed to get on there now. Okay, there we go. Big hack onto the Brigitte this time around. Not the target they wanted. Reinhardt does end up falling. With Mag going down here, Jangsick has a very, very easy shadow available as soon as that Transcendence does wear off. Ahisu saw blood in the water, ran straight towards Jangsick. Is actually going to throw out the grab as well to end Snillo's life rather easily. Assassin picking up the kill. RunAway still holding on to this payload. The Graviton Surge is coming out from Fusion, you know. And Elk and Nice just pummeling it with damage. And they're going to be able to turn this one around.
I hate to say it, Hisu, but that was not a high-value grab. The solo grab on Snillo not only means that cleanup is a long time coming, getting through that shield, but also it wasn't available onto everyone else. I loved the hack there onto the Brigitte as well, making sure Assassin could not only not shield bash people going into Mag, but also not use the repair pack.
Look at Chungsick in the back, by the way. He tried to go for like a sneaky chatter, but it was the most obvious thing in the world. Assassin just ran it in with Rally. There's the EMP on the back. He's going to find two. That's a better EMP, though. Fusion University, 5 members are going to get hacked up. Elk was 2% off sound barrier as well. Oh, man. That's not where you want to be if you're the Lucio player against the Sombras. Unfortunate. It's just unlucky. They're going to have to go once again. Almost managed to get the payload sunk in, though. 2 meters, in fact, remain. And 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock, Carrot.
Yeah, neither team really wanting to commit to the cart right there. 1 minute and 30 seconds. is going to be a short amount of time for Fusion Uni to try and move through what RunAway have available. That's going to be Mag with the Earthshadow. It's going to be mano on mano. A tale of two Reinhardts is what you've got to look out for here. There's going to be a lot of mitigating factors to try and take away the shields of both Mag and Shangsik, but the hack's going to be on Gangnam Jim.
Very early beat. Look how he's falling so low. He has to back off so fast. Gangnam Jim's going to get hacked as well. Couldn't use the Transcendence as soon as the hack faded away, though. He does use the Trance to keep everybody alive in the front line, but already Mag is going to get taken out. Changsik dominating in the front line currently. It's going to be up to Assassin now to try and waylay this damage and just chunk off a little bit more of this time bank. RunAway just dying on the payload to buy some more time. But as soon as Assassin gets cleared up, Fusion University finally break this first point defense. And now we're into second point, Harry. So rarely do we see teams actually make it through the warehouse.
Oh, LeGdaY's actually swapped over now onto a Baptiste, Gangnam Jin onto the Ana as well. We're going to go for that double flex support right here. Gives them a lot of healing throughput to keep Mag alive, and Assassin's going to maintain his Brigitte with that rally, meaning that there's a bit more survivability against an engagement into them. They're not going to be able to make the engagements and disengagements as well as they'd like without that speed boost. So Fusion Uni definitely have a premium here in terms of movement.
EMP. I think that was
Solo
actually a solo EMP onto Yaki. That's alrighty. Shadow's going to hit the back line. Chungsik can't follow up with a lot of damage. That grab, though, is going to be good. EMP's going to come out, though, and Chungsik can't do all of anything. He was charging and got EMP'd instantly after that, rendering him completely useless. Momentum halted, instantly gets taken out. Defensive EMP from Yaki's going to be good. The rest of RunAway are going to be able to clean on up. And LeGdaY's going to be able to play on this high ground, Harry. Let's talk about this Baptiste for a hot minute here. I was going to call it Lamp again. It's not Lamp. Everybody calls it Lamp in solo queue. The Immortality field is going to do so much work against these EMPs.
Well, it's going to be required. Alarm's going to give a lot of killing power to Chungsik or Bernard using this and Nano Boost, which has already been applied.
Yeah, Mag is going to be okay, though. Although I say that, instantly the Immortality field falls down and Mag's life was ended rather swiftly. Bernard's going to find another kill as well. Fusion University now marching forwards. They've got a shatter to the name, a rally, as well as that beat coming up. RunAway have got one more chance, Harry, to assault this point.
Big value right here, and if LeGdaY and Gangnam Jin can keep themselves safe behind a amplification matrix off to one side, they will be able to do a huge amount of both healing and damage. RunAway are going to potentially be able to engage here with 5 ultimates, and Mag's going to be there first.
Yaki's so close to the EMP as well. He's just got it online. Mag gets instantly bio-grenaded, but that Immortality field's going to keep him alive for a lot longer than they anticipated. Graviton Surge after the Shadow brings them all in hugging range. Bernard's going to get charged into the wall, and Mag cleans up Chungsik. RunAway are going to hold the payload for the time being, but it's only a couple of meters now from delivering to seconds. And Fusion Uni, they've got 1 minute in the time bank to do it in.
Talk about cashing in there for RunAway. 5 ultimates invested, use the Earth Shadow, use the EMP, the Graviton Surge, and both for support ultimates. But this duo of flex support seems to be working rather well for RunAway right here, utilizing the advanced skill set of their supports to make sure that they can keep Fusion University off kilter. Alarm once again has that nano boost. It was so impressive last time, just being able to give a huge amount of extra damage to Chungsik.
There's the sleep. That was a perfect sleep, in fact, and a nice charge. But again, the Immortality field does save them. Mag now marching forward. He doesn't care at all that Chungsik has the nano on him. He's just going to try and isolate him to the side to try and take him out. Fire grenade lands on Chungsik, so he's going to be kept alive for just a moment. But a counter fire grenade coming out from Gangnam Jim. 15 seconds now in the time bank. Gangnam Jim basically solo won that fight with a fire grenade.
And he did. That was such a good bio grenade. He just walked up and placed it on his back. Yaki ready to EMP any newcomers. Elk's not going to be able to get them
run into it, Harry. There's nothing they can do. They have to get onto the point, but they have to run past the EMP. Elk gets hacked, loses the mobility on his skates. Instantly, Chungsik is dealt with as soon as he moves past those containers as well. RunAway are going to halt Fusion U just before seconds, but realistically, that's a pretty good push. More often than not, we don't see teams, and something I mentioned just after the first point was that we don't see teams move on to third. Second point is so easy to defend. It's very much a defend-favored map on this second point.
And it's so good when you have both the Baptiste and the Sombra. You can play around those central sort of like distilleries that you can currently see in our camera view. It doesn't mean you can play up there, get really good angles onto attacking teams. It's very easy to get a hack onto a Reinhardt from up there. And of course, you can use it to arc some healing projectiles in as Baptiste. And speaking of Baptiste, we saw the amplification matrix used. And I just want to point out that it does double the healing of projectiles that go through it as well, which means that Anna's doing 150 healing per shot. That's a repair pack every time she presses M1 in terms of a raw healing throughput. It's insane how well that can keep up a Reinhardt.
It's just, you're not going to die, especially if bio grenades as well on top of him. It's a pretty insane amount here. Let's have a look what Fusion Uni want to run on the defense here, though. It's going to be Sombra instead. And something that was talked about at the start of the map was the fact that Sombra has so many avenues here to kind of assault the attacking team. You can get behind them so easily. There's a lot of places you can hide, plus there are health packs as well that you can hack away. Fusion University, I mean RunAway even, are going to have to do their best at trying to stop Nice building up towards EMP fast.
Well, Nice going to go for a bit of a scout here. He's going to hide out, make sure that no one gets him on his first engagement. Of course, he's going to be trying to be very annoying to LeGdaY here. If he can get a manual hack onto Velucio, it means that there's not only not enough in terms of the speed, but also the healing can be lacking for an attacking team as well. Fusion University going to back off. They don't want to take this fight in the road for now, it would seem, while they're waiting for a hack to come through from their Sombra, who's currently being harassed.
Yeah, Yaki's getting harassed too. He's actually inflicted the bio grenade. A perfect hack! An aerial hack! Onto Chungshik, deletes his shield. Elk's going to get deleted too. RunAway with almost a perfect offense here. Not sure Fusion Uni are actually going to get a second attack. They're going to get staggered out so heavily.
That's about as good as it gets, George. Just get the hack onto the Reinhardt. Just hack the Reinhardt for it. Then it's easy clap. Chungsik going to try and chase Yaki out here. Can't allow him to stay here for long because he's building up that EMP with every single bullet that he hits. They're going to have to move out now. You can see the upwards grenade throw from Gangnam Jim. That's going to land in a little bit. Fusion Uni got to move between themselves and the cart's destination.
They only managed to just get a touch here before the point gets delivered. Nice little stun there onto Mag. However, he's going to be all right for the time. There's the shadow onto the front line. That's going to be it. No way you're surviving that. Chungsik walked past him, got stunned himself. And that was all said and done. RunAway pushing on to second with a gargantuan time bank. They got 5 minutes. They've almost got every ult online as well. They're only missing that shadow, which was just used, and LeGdaY's ult. They've got more than enough tools in the bank to move through this second point.
Chungsik might as well just unplug his keyboard right now. He's not allowed to play Overwatch. He got shield bashed, he got hacked and then slept. The guy just wasn't been able to play at all. And he's so far behind on that Earth Shatter as well. Well, Mag's already used one, so Chungsik's got to build up to this. He needs to try and find a way to get value from Nice EMP.
Oh, that EMP was so good. Alarm's got the nano boost and he does apply it just in time to Chungsik, but he is still going to get slept. Alarm's going to go down as well. What can you do in this situation if you're Fusion U? Everybody gets hacked. Mag is going to run in with a nano boost of his own, and everybody gets wiped off the face of the earth. Again, Fusion U are now put in one fight territory of losing the map and sailing us on to game number 5.
And RunAway still have 4 minutes and 15 seconds, so they can take this next fight lazily if they want to, but there's no reason to. They have a Graviton Surge ready to go, and Bernard doesn't yet. If they can pick him off before that's available, this could be an easy win for them.
Oh, Nice already goes down. He decided that he to touch the card. That was his primary objective. And now a Shadow and a Grav is going to get combined. Assassin and Hisu, they're all doing the damage. Harry is already done. It was already finished. Alarm actually got slept on the backside there as well, so he couldn't actually get any healing off. RunAway are going to sink this payload in with ease. There's not going to be any fights that Fusion University have won on this map. We're going to a game number 5. Whether this is doom and gloom for RunAway because Fusion University is so good on map number 5, or whether it's just them turning it up a notch once again with Yaki coming into the roster, the brand new mainstay DPS, it feels like. What a debut to have in your first season playing for RunAway.
Yeah, it feels good to be Yaki right now. I think Nice may have jumped the gun a little bit using his translocator to go contest the payload. I think there was still a little bit more wiggle room for him to give so that Nice didn't have to sort of sacrifice himself. If you see a Sombra engage with a translocator, your team's thought is that's a 3 kill right there. They can't get away, they can't translocate away, and they're not going to be able to get a manual hack off while 6 of us are shooting her. So Nice is just a non-factor in that fight. And you've got a 5v6 in a situation where you didn't have ultimate advantage anyway. You're not going to be winning in the neutral bay. You're not going to be winning at all. Some great play from RunAway.
Map number 5. Here it is, coming up on your screen soon. Can Fusion University take it right here against RunAway? We'll have to wait and find out. We'll be right back. And here we are. I think a lot of us wanted it to happen. Map number 5 coming up against RunAway and Fusion University. RunAway, are they going to be able to topple Fusion Uni on a map 5? Fusion University maybe giving them a little bit of false hope like they seem to do with everybody when they end up in a map 5 situation. It's so hard to defeat them in this stage. We're going to go to control. We'll have to wait and see what happens.
I think if they win, this will be the first time anyone's won a map 5 against Fusion University, because as far as I'm aware, the people who toppled their streak, Mayhem Academy, did it 3-1 fashion, finishing out on a Rialto instead of on a control map. So they said the key to beating Fusion Uni was just to not go to map 5. You got to win it 3-1. If RunAway can win this, their stocks are going to go well up. So you got to invest in RunAway if they win out on control.
It's going to be a tall order. And Paul will be the tiebreaker map as well. There's no way they trade out Yaki. There's no way. Yaki's looked so good. QOQ has looked fairly good on the Diva in previous seasons. However, I gotta say, the Sombra play coming out from Yaki is so good. An Assassin looked equally on par, I think, than Hisu on those last on Sui, sorry, on those last maps. However, it was a little bit like too one-sided, favoring Assassin in the favoring Yaki in these situations, because Yaki's just been performing out of his mind. There's not really room for Assassin to look like an absolute beast. We'll have to wait and see who they do actually play on this map. Nepal, like I said, is going to be the tiebreaker. Will Fusion Uni end up going down and losing the first map 5? We'll have to wait and see. Doesn't like they're actually sticking with Yaki and Assassin, so having massive faith and confidence in these new additions to RunAway.
And they are. Assassin, potentially going to be stuck in Brigadier jail, but there's also a couple of other heroes in his wheelhouse, of course, can bring out some of those DPS. And they don't have Shui in, which means they are going to be lacking in the Pharah that was so pivotal to them on the Ruin stage of Ilios. But of course, you're not really going to see a Pharah on Sanctum. It would be more common on one of the other ones, such as Village. Fusion University as well, going to be sticking with the same roster as always. They do have Beast Halo, potentially, to sub out if they want to change main tanks. A very similar approach to Element Mystic, who run both Takayaki and Alpha with seemingly random changes now and then.
They do have him in the back pocket. I mean, Chungsik's kind of a no-brainer in this situation because he can play both. I think this Reinhardt is way better in these situations, I think. Fusion Uni, are they going to stick with this? It's a really interesting comp. They're going to speed out the gate, and Elk's going to change over to Pharah. So yeah, triple DPS to Snillo on the Ashe.
Oh, well, I said you weren't going to see a Pharah here. I was wrong already. Chunks is going to be under a lot of pressure. 3-man dive, going to be able to easily get out of there, though, with the use of the adaptive shield. And so much damage here can come through from Nice, because there's not going to be a reliable shield on the side of RunAway. Mag, Yaki, and Hisu are going to be catching these rockets. Gandan Jin, it's going to be down to him to really pressure here onto the Pharah. If they can commit both the Discord Orb and potentially Yaki with those jet boosters, that will be how they assassinate this Pharah.
That's a big rotation from Mag. You saw him just leap over into the corridor trying to pressure Snillo. Bio Grenade does lands on Lee Jae-gong as well, and Snillo just trying to back off. He's only got one coach gun shot. He has to wait for that cooldown to come back up. Mag takes full advantage. Changshik and Snillo end up going down. Because they have a Mercy, though, they do end up rezzing, but doesn't mean to say that they got a lot of pressure on point now. As soon as that res comes out, RunAway no, and they do end up capping. Nice is going to fall to Gangnam Jin. Oh, another kill potentially. Oh, he's so close. Oh, and Snillo's going to fall anyway. Oh, no. The diving supports and diving tanks. Lee Jae-gong finds himself a double kill. RunAway securing the point. Going to build up some nice time.
Pouring one out for our boy Doa and the bloodthirsty supports. A great assassination there from Gandan Jin, making sure that the Pharah wasn't really going to be an issue. And I loved the 3-man dives coming through from Mag, Yaki, and Lee Jae-gong. You can tell Yaki's new to this roster. They're being so crisp and so precise in their dives. They're staggering those movement cooldowns, the jump pack, the jet boosters, and the speed boost to make sure that no sort of countermeasure will ever be enough to deal with all 3 of them at once. Bernard ready to go with this EMP. His main target, of course, going to be Gandan Jin. Wants to deny that Transcendence and get rid of those shields.
Yeah, forcing RunAway away from the point as well. I feel like they should just jump on point and get pressure. There we go. Mag's going to jump to the back line once again. A big boop. Did he actually go into the well? He did. Oh, Alarm gets booped into the death pit. EMP's going to come out regardless, though, but perfectly timed. Transcendence from Gangnam Jin was hiding away to keep the rest of his team alive through that initial EMP usage. RunAway holding on to this point so firm. That boop onto Alarm is so good, too. Oh, Alarm, no. And now, with one fight really in them, because RunAway have so many ults and Fusion University going for a complete change, Harry.
Yeah, there's going to be very little in the bank here for Fusion Union. Maybe they get a rally, but RunAway only had to use the Transcendence of that previous fight. They've got 5 ultimates left to go now. Hisu can easily grab them. What are they going to do about it? They've got nothing, absolutely nothing. If Hisu doesn't get this grab eaten, it could be lights out for Fusion University. And there's so little recourse. It's got to be eaten. Bernard has to be the hero here if Fusion Union want to win Sanctum.
They can just bait them in. They know they can stall for
And he's
Bernard gets the though. It's perfect. RunAway get the beat off though, so they survive this initial burst of engagement. Silo has got the rally online and ready and raring to go, but Mag's going to be able to find a kill onto Alarm again. Alarm gets booped into the well, and now RunAway pushing everybody off. They managed to secure Sanctum without Fusion University having a word in edgewise. They couldn't even touch the point, Harry. There was too much pressure coming out from Mag on the Winston using the Primal Rage.
Oh, Alarm straight up getting acquainted with Mondetta's gold at the bottom of that particular pit. Not fun for him, doesn't have movement cooldowns to get away from any of the boobs. And I said the win condition had to be Bernard eating that grab. He managed to, but there's still 4 ultimates on the side of RunAway, and Fusion Uni having swapped up for entire comp. It's just, there's still too much in there. Too much sustain, too much control. Like you said, coming through from Mag. When everyone was in that back room, it was an easy line to push Alarm down to get rid of one of the main fraggers for Fusion University, and now rolling out with this main. Nice wants to control the space here, but straight away they're going up through the high ground. They want to try and get an early engagement, isolate Mag, get rid of him, force RunAway to get away so you have a defensive advantage.
Big wall. They already did manage to get through in time. Oh, Ice Plug is going to sink nice to the floor. Now they know he doesn't have that cooldown. Could be in danger, although Chungsik's in more danger than him currently. Again, that wall doing a good job of just isolating the rest of RunAway, making sure they can't actually dive straight onto the right.
Yeah, now it's going to be RunAway.
Oh,
getting
that
pressure on
snipe!
the point.
What?
Do.
He just sniped. He just sniped LeGday Gong cross map. Oh my goodness, what a start to the map. This is what you want to see from the Mei. Nice is going to have 50% towards the ult, but more importantly, Fusion Uni going to cap the point. And having Mei on defense is way more effective than having on the offense.
Like, getting the early pick there's so important as well, because LeGday Gone, when he uses his boop, is one of the main ways to try and get Mei away and also stop Changsik from following through on the slow targets, because of course Mei's primary fire can slow you a substantial amount before even CCing you, making you incredibly vulnerable to the attentions of a Reinhardt. And Fusion Uni, like I said, they want to be on the defense because it means Mei can catch you out as you engage. It's so much better, it's so much more utility for this wall when you have the defensive advantage.
Kitchen rotation so they don't get instantly walled off. 2 doors to escape. Wall has been used. The rest of RunAway do take high ground. They've got the shadow to their name, but Snillo using that rally, make sure everybody's a little bit more buff into the next engagement.
Mag looking for the surf shadow,
EMP.
of course. Yaki can get rid of that shield. The EMP will get rid of it as well, and the EMP shadow combo could be
Oh, the
exactly
wall!
what's required.
The wall's going to be good though. It stops him instantly using the EMP, throws the translocator backwards, but the Blizzard is going to stop everybody from engaging. That rally's going to do all of absolutely nothing from Assassin. Fusion University clearing the rest of RunAway out once again. However, they do only use 1 ult, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But so do Fusion Uni. 63% now building up.
Denied the combo. And Elk and Alarm, they're both going to be trying to stay out of range of where chunks it could be EMP, so they can answer any EMP shatter with either of their support ultimates. So Transcendent's going to be the only one available right now, and Bernard can, of course, mix up the tempo by going for an aggressive grab here. They want to try and make sure RunAway are caught off guard and cannot execute the combination that they have. Hisu can follow through after with his own Graviton, but here we need to see these supports stay away from the EMP.
On the back, Harry. 4 people are going to get infected, but the problem is no one's going to go down. The shadow's going to be good, but Alarm's not going to be protected for long. Hisu managed to find the nice right click around the shield, and a Graviton Surge to hopefully end the fight for RunAway. The beat's going to come through from LeGday Gong. It eventually lands, and 5, 6 people now are going to get that over shield. Fusion U, no, it's only 1 fight for them to win now. They're on 90%, and RunAway managed to find the flip.
It's only 1 fight to win, Jaws, and RunAway, they used 4 ultimates in that last fight. They used all of their win conditions. They wanted to get away with just the EMP and the Shadow, but the survivability from Fusion Uni was too much. They were too well positioned. Only Alarm went down to that combination, so they had to use the Graviton Surge as well. Then the Sound Barrier to clean it up. Fusion Uni have almost all of their ultimates ready to go.
Well, they engage with one of them. It's going to be the beat. The Nano straight onto Mag as well. He lays down the Shadow, and everybody goes down. That's what you want to see from Mag. Putting the game on his back once again. Assassin finds the 3rd kill, and that'll be RunAway holding firm for the time being. They do blow a lot of ults in that engagement, but it's going to be worth it. You cannot let Fusion University get the upper hand. They got the Blizzard, they got the grab, and they got a couple of support ults at their backs. but this is going to be the fight that they need to win in order to push them to the edge and push them towards tying up this Nepal.
Yaki poking away, wants to get that EMP, is only 4% away, so it will be ready for the next fight. Bernard's been slept, so that's going to mean Fusion Uni cannot press forward as much as they would like to. They want to go for that combination, Jaws, of the Graviton Surge and, of course, the Blizzard. Block everyone in, CC them all up, take them all down.
EMP is going to strike first, though. No support ult available. His alarm got hacked also. And now, once again, RunAway have put Fusion University in one fight territory. Bernard ends up falling. This proactive use of the EMPs from Yaki have worked out so well for them in the past, but they've only got a grab to their name for the next fight.
And this could be in the next fight. RunAway delivering Fusion University their first map 5 loss. And Elk's already down. He wanted to touch, but he won't be able to.
Elk's already fallen, and they're going to get grabbed off the point. RunAway have done it. They can't touch. And with a wealth of ultimates, they couldn't manage to find the final fight. A 90% flip around for RunAway. They managed to secure the map 5, the series win, and take away Fusion University's everlasting map 5 victory. Oh my goodness, what a way to break a curse. RunAway are here to stay, but still, what a showing up for Fusion University in their first match at Contenders.
Both of these teams looking absolutely fantastic, but RunAway, I hope you invested before that match because their stocks are all the way up right now, beating the Atlantic Showdown champions. These guys are better than any team in EU, any team in NA, and on the map 5, the map that they always win, that's what Elk said, it's just in their blood, it's in their veins, it courses through them. The magic of map 5, they get 2-0'd. A fantastic showing from RunAway, some really good understanding, and from a newcomer on their roster as well, Yaki, joining in there. Just like, it's not like Decal last season where they played him for maybe 1 or 2 maps and they basically lost every map they played him with. No, Yaki is here to stay. He is a definite asset, and the same with Assassin as well. Havana and Nepal, so dominant with those 2 win. RunAway is just going to be so exciting to watch over the course of this season.
Yeah, that they are. I mean, Yaki, like you mentioned, stepping in as a DPS player, you kind of telegraph to know what they're going to run, and it was DPS, funnily enough. You saw him on Ruins with a little bit of Tracer, but his Sombra has just been so good. His charge rate, like his ultimate charge rate right now is actually insane. It's definitely a matchup that I want to see in him versus Doha as well, who can grant the quicker, who can gain the quicker EMPs, because he has just been absolutely ridiculous. RunAway's control of ultimate usage as well in these fights has also been stellar. And to be honest with you, who didn't expect that really? It's RunAway. They may have had an iffy season 1 in 2019, losing out to O2 Blast and not even making it to the grand finals. But facing off against RunAway and proving that regardless of who they have in their roster, their talent scouting is just incredible. And Yaki showing up on day number 1.
And the talent scouting may be incredible, but also being able to incorporate all these new guys into their roster is definitely a testament to the shot calling of a RunAway front and back lines as well. They're so able to plan out the engagements they want to take, how they're going to deal with maybe just getting a single hack and making the engagement from there. Some fantastic coordination that we've experienced from RunAway. As Wolf would put it, you've got to experience the coordination of Contenders' career. And Fusion University certainly did so today.
I mean, Fusion University also fairly living up to the hype currently, taking RunAway to the 5th map. But with that, RunAway taking the series 3-2. What an incredible way to start off the season. We still have another match, though, on in our sights on the radar. It is going to be Gen G versus GC Busan Wave coming up a little later on. As we just mull over the highlights of this series, there have been so many, not only from Mag, but from Chungshik as well. It feels pretty good for them to actually be on all of the same ping. Also, I mean, they have been playing with most of the Korean players in Korea for the majority of the season in NA. So having Korean internet connection does feel pretty good, and everybody being able to comms right next to each other as well. That LAN environment for themselves in the team house just working so well for them, and you can tell it right here.
Yeah, speaking of those LAN environments, definitely going to be one that the coach of Fusion University is going to have to take advantage of to make sure everyone's on the same page for their next bout. It's been, well, forever since they lost a map 5. It's never been a thing. That may well shake some confidence from the boys. Me and the lads just going to map 5 thinking we're going to win. not the case this time. So that may take a little bit of extra attention from the coach to try and figure out how to deal with whatever mentality may well settle in there. But I imagine most of these guys being completely professional, it's going to be absolutely fine, especially with Coach Spazzo being on the case. I'm really happy as well that on the Pool Sanctum we got to see Mag on Winston, because Mag's Winston is one of my favorite tanks to watch. Some great control of the Primal Rage, and combining with LEGDAY gone, there was so much positioning control that they were able to exert using their boots, meaning that Alarm was really not having a good time.
Man, that shatter there, the counter shatter coming through from Mag. He kind of baited Chungshik in. He was like, okay, so you can shatter the back line, that's fine, but as soon as you let down your shield, you're going to get shattered as well. Perfect control from both tanks, but it was RunAway who did win out in the end. Like I said before, we've got another match coming up for you very soon. It's going to be Gen G versus GC Busan Wave. Do not go anywhere, guys. You're not going to miss the one. You're not going to want to miss that one either.